What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redden here for episode number 4 of the multi-team international series. I've now come to the end of 2014, so I'll just do a quick run through of all the fixtures for this season, or for 2014 anyway. As everyone remember, it's not been that great a year anyway, to be honest. Only 4 competitive games throughout the entire year between all 5 teams. One for China, which was the final qualifying game of the Asian Nations Cup, and Romania's first 3 games in the Euro 2016 qualifying calendar. As you guys remember from the previous episode, I did win the game with China and managed to get qualification for the Asian Nations Cup. I'll just do a little recap of those cup competitions as well, because there was 3 or 4 different ones actually. I'll just go through them again in a second. I'll also go through the world rankings. I was meant to the end of 2013, but I forgot. And I'll advise what's going to go on after this, because I had a couple of things in mind, but I'm not too sure if they're going to happen. But what we'll do is, guys, first we'll go through the fixtures for every nation, starting with Peru. As you can see, it wasn't a great year, to be honest. We somehow lost 3-2 to Cyprus, which was quite disappointing. We then lost 1-0 at Guadeloupe, even worse than the Cyprus defeat, to be fair. We lost 2-1 to France, which wasn't too bad. Benevento scoring for us, and then we managed to win the final game of the year 3-2 in Luxembourg, and Peru, Flores and Carnello, and if we hadn't won that I would have been very disappointed. 2015 we have a friendly so far in South Africa and Brazil, plus the Copa America. So hopefully we can have some details in that one. We'll go through them in more detail in a second. We've then got China, where we won the important, we drew with Uzbekistan. Meant we finished in 3rd, but we were the best placed third place team, and we managed to qualify for the Asian Nations Cup, thankfully. We then went on to beat the Philippines 2-0. Thanks to Gao Lin and Yu Hai. We then won 1-0 against Vietnam. A goal from Zhang Chendon. Won at Singapore thanks to Gao Lin again. Lost 1-0 to Kuwait and drew 1-1 in India, which is a bit of a rubbish result to be fair. Sun K scoring the winner for us. Next year we have, at the beginning of the year, the Asian Nations Cup against Jordan, Japan, Uzbekistan, and obviously a friendly against Brunei, which is a bit weird. So we'll go to El Salvador. 2014 we just played friendlies, beating Dominican Republic 3-2 thanks to Dustin Correa, Alas and William Reyes. Beat St. Martin 3-1. Legionnaires Rodolfo Zelaya, Ernesto Lopez an own goal, but we annoyingly drew 1-1 with St. Martin. Dustin Correa scoring for us. In that one, 2015 Central American Nations Cup with Nicaragua and Belize, and then a friendly against Guatemala. It's going to be interesting in 2015 actually, because I had something in mind with regards to the continental competitions, but I'm not quite sure if that's actually going to happen now. Morocco, we won all of our friendlies. Beat Botswana 4-1. Rwanda Shamak Rosofa scoring for us. We then won 3-0 at San Marino. Shamak again, Boneda and El Hamidal, I think that's how you say it. South Korea, El Adal, Shamak again, Rwanda. 3-0 at Hong Kong, Shamak twice, and Carcella. And then a 1-0 home win against Mexico, which was good. That was El Hamadal scoring in that one. Slightly disappointing because Shamak scored in all the other goals in the other games, but didn't in the final one, which is a bit of pity. 2015 African Nations against Ghana, Mali, Algeria, and a friendly away at Malawi in March. We then go to Peru. We got the final one, which is Romania. This has not gone quite as planned because we have 3 games in European Championship qualifying. Gotta say, they've not gone great. So as you see, first in the friendlies, we lost to Switzerland 1-0, beat Canada 2-0 since Stefan Radu, Marius Alexi. We lost 4-0 to Scotland in the friendlies somehow, and beat South Korea 4-2. Stansu, Batin, Maxime, and an own goal. I see the Euros not gone very well. We started off with a 3-1 win at home to Finland. Stefan Radu, Gishu Grosav, and Alexandru Shichau giving us a 3-1 win. We did actually go 1-0 down. We then lost 5-2 in Belgium. Torje scoring both of them for us. We actually were 2-2 at half time. And then we annoyingly lost 1-0 at home to Northern Ireland. Slightly embarrassing. In the groups at the moment, as you can see, we are 5th. We're 4 points from first and second and 3 off of third. And obviously this time around there is the adage of the fact that if you finish third, you've got a very good chance of qualifying for the Euros anyway. Interesting thing is, the next game actually, the top 4 play each other and I go to Andorra. So we got, I mean, these 3 games are hard, not great to be honest with you. They're all away. Emilius Andorra. We then got Finland away and Turkey away and Belgium at home. Followed by going to Northern Ireland, Andorra at home and Turkey at home. So it's going to be interesting, those run-ups, I think, to be honest with you. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. World rankings wise, we've got Romania in 50th. I think every team's had a massive change, to be fair. So Romania 50th. China's back outside the top 100. El Salvador are outside the 100 as well, in the 116th. Morocco 59th. Peru, we're in the top 30, but have dropped to 77, and as you can see there, I'm slightly insecure as well, which is worrying. And then Romania, we're actually all outside the top 50 now, where most of us were inside the top 50 before that. So that's how it's gone so far. Well, that's how it's gone in 2014, guys. World rankings aside as well. But I'm not too sure what we're going to do with regard to the continental competitions, because what I wanted to do was have an episode dedicated to each continental competition. But unfortunately, that is not going to happen because of the following. We'll change it to China first. The Asian Nations Cup takes place 11th of January. And if you go to Morocco, the African Nations Cup takes place 19th of January. So I believe the Asian Nations Cup starts... Sorry, the Asian Nation Cup group stage starts the same day as the African Nations group stage. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. And we've also got the Central American Nations Cup taking place at the beginning of January. Though I do believe, I'm not 100% sure, but the this actually finishes before the other 2 start, or it might finish on the day they start. So we're going to have to see what happens there. Because I was going to do, like I said, 1 video for each, which is not going to happen, unfortunately. Might be able to get a Central American Nations Cup in there, but I highly doubt it. So I'm going to try that, and maybe do a joint one for the African and Asian nations. We'll have to see how it goes, to be honest, because I'm not too sure how it's going to work. But that's it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe. We'd appreciate it all. Tune in next time for possibly a Central American Nations special, or I'm just going to do all 3 in one go. We'll have to wait and see. But until then, guys, as always, take it